want to check is to see because over here there's more bluffs by Ipsen's Castle. I don't know if this is still Seawise Canyon.
I mean,
we're on the Yuan Shao Peninsula.
I would say that this is a different place, although that looks like the end of Seawise Canyon. As
Yeah, like over here.
Welcome to No One Can Know About This, a podcast where we play every Final Fantasy. I'm Jeff Ekman.
And I'm Ryan Kazmiski.
And here we go, Season 7, Episode 52.
We're finally about to go to Ipsen's castle.
We're going back to story today. Well, Spencer Crittenden had arrived last episode.
And I had ordered pizza.
We are going to get into it. We're going to do all of Ipsen's castle today. And this is the end of day 12.
Okay. Out of
15.
So we're getting near the end. We're approaching the end of this finally.
Yeah, from here on out, it's going to really feel like the season is finally ending. But there's still like a ton.
There's so much left, but it's all wrapping up. It's going to be wrapping up for a long time now.
Which is exciting. So let's go back to a moment where we were about to go into Ipsen's castle.
Holy shit, there was a Reese's cup in here?
Is this the old castle Hilda told us about?
We are at the entrance to Ipsen's castle.
Standing right outside of it, it looks like a castle that's upside down. Like the spikes of the top of the castle, it's like standing on the spires of the top as though they're legs.
But it also seems like from the world map, they have spires on the top too.
Well, but it's like mirrored.
It's like a mirrored two halves of a castle.
Yeah, bottom and top are the same, and then there's a big staircase that goes up to the middle like it's a spaceship or something that just landed, like War of the Worlds shit.
And our team is standing at the entrance to this tall staircase.
God, what a terrible way to build a front door.
Yeah, man. What a strange looking place, like it's upside down or something. Alright, I'll take 3 of you with me, the rest of you secure this spot.
Take any 3, I think you should take Amarant, because he needs some love.
He needs some love.
Hey, Zidane.
Yeah, that was it. What's up, Amarant?
I work alone.
Okay.
Always have, always will.
So he's not coming, he can't be a part of the team, huh?
I don't know why you bother carrying dead weight all the time.
People like you? You're a part of our team. What's your point?
I'm saying working alone beats working in a team any day. I'm gonna prove it.
It feels so weird to be hearing dialogue again.
Well, and also Amarant's subplot is really weird.
It's
like they sort
simple.
of shoehorn in this like conflict between teamwork and solo work that he's having inside of himself, which has been set up to be fair. But
it's his whole deal.
The way this comes up, where he's like almost like, "I'll wager you." It's like it doesn't even really make sense to bring it up in this scenario. Like we're all here anyway.
He's about to give us a choice that vexes us more than any simple choice that any of these games has presented to us.
Hilda said there's some key here to break the seal. Am I right?
Yeah.
Let's see who finds it first. I'll be going by myself, of course.
Amarant, you selfish, ignorant fool!
Calm down, Rusty.
But
I mean...
So we get to choose whether to let him go, look for it on his own, or come with us, which it's like, if we agree to let him go, are we saying like, all right, Amarant, if you get it first, I'll swear off teamwork forever? Like, what is the crux of this conflict? Does he really want us to become lone wolves? Is that like, he's like, I would be much happier if Zidane were a lone wolf.
I really don't know, but we're given the option to let him go or don't let him go.
Yeah, he has a point he wants to prove anyway.
It's like not in my, like, how, we can't not, like, in what
his
leverage do we have?
His argument for why it would be better to be alone is that you have a bunch of dead weight with you, and he was referring to himself then as dead weight.
He's like pretty depressed, dude.
What would you do?
He needs
I don't
love.
think it's safe for him to be alone right now. I'm worried about what he could do.
That's a good point. I hadn't really thought of it like that, but I mean,
Let him go.
I mean,
It's not safe for you, Amarant. He's gonna prove that teamwork is bad.
I really don't know. I mean, I don't know what we should do.
We already like fucked up once by trying to appease Amarant.
Yeah,
Like
when he was talking to Freya and Trino outside the auction house.
Yeah, like his standoffishness.
We were
wanted
trying to psychologically manipulate
give him the room to open up, you know, but that didn't work like that. So
we really don't know what to do.
Yeah, you never know how he's going to react.
When we pick one of these things, what is Zidane going to say?
And also, yeah, it's like, what does this mean? Will other people be mad at us? Like,
I guess don't let him go. I mean, but what do we have? What do you think Zidane's gonna say?
I have no idea what dumb reason Zidane is gonna have.
Yeah, who's to say we could stop him in the first place?
I mean, we can't. Like,
It's but like, will not letting him go make him think like, hey, you really believe in this shit?
don't let him. Don't let him. Well, what do you want to do?
Well, I just can't tell. Like, am I gonna show him friendship by doing this, or am I gonna wind up being like a dick by doing this?
I don't think we know what's gonna happen.
Well, that's what I mean. Is if some dude in my group was like, "I don't want to go with you," I would be like, "Oh, well, that's
the thing. Everybody has their own autonomy here.
You know, like, yeah, like none of us. Zidane.
I didn't know that this was something I could choose.
Yeah, like
for him.
Like Zidane's never been a leader necessarily. Like he's never telling. Like everyone just kind of is going.
I've never been flummoxed by a question so simple in a Final Fantasy game like this. I'm really waffling.
You can look it up. Are you guys? What's your policy on looking shit up?
it's just a vibes-based thing, you know? If you really don't feel like not looking it up, just look it up. But
Yeah,
then, you know,
and
if
then-
you have it in you to keep going, just
then
keep playing.
keep going.
It's just a game, you know?
It varies.
Sometimes we do.
Usually we
With shit like
lean
this,
on-
I feel like we usually don't.
We
because
lean on
it's like,
not, yeah. It's like partly the idea here is to have you choose and not know.
But you know, lately, whenever we're looking for something we can't find it, we're like, just look it up. We don't need to.
I gotta imagine it doesn't matter in the long term, right? Like he'll probably come back.
This is probably the most important, vital decision that we will ever make in this
Could
game.
be.
Don't let him go.
We just
Do
flip
a
a coin.
save point.
Should we have a game of puzzle ball?
How would that get us to a thing?
So I'll be let him go, and you'll be don't let him go, and we'll compete. Never mind.
Who
That's
gets
fucking-
further
I don't
into
wanna-
the
I don't wanna
puzzle
play the
ball?
puzzle ball.
What's puzzle ball?
Let me show you the puzzle ball.
Yeah, there's a puzzle ball here for you to play with if you'd like.
You gotta get into the puzzle. Okay, I see. Okay.
So the ball is there,
Yeah.
and there's two paths.
There's two paths.
I don't know which one is farther. One is epic and one is perplexus.
I'm gonna say we're doing 2 out of 3 coin flips. Heads, let him go. Tails, don't let him go. Heads 1. Heads 2. I think that's let him go. But did the coin flip reveal that you want to keep him?
They revealed the truth in our soul.
Well, that's the real
the
function.
Solomon effect.
That's the real function of the coin flip is like you find out if you actually wanted something, because if you didn't, you wouldn't care and you just immediately go with the choice.
The King Solomon effect.
I'm gonna don't let him go.
Don't let me go.
We're not gonna let him go.
We choose to not let him go. And Zidane says,
I can't let you do that.
Do that.
This like 15-year-old monkey boy.
That's
is like,
too
"You
bad.
can't."
I'm going anyway.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like,
Okay.
all right.
But what did we do by
I'll
choosing
see
that?
you later.
It's almost like you have to fucking look it up
Are you
beforehand.
sure
Otherwise, it's
that
like, how would
is-
anyone know what's connected to anything?
You're gonna have to play it 2 times.
Are you sure
I
about
don't-
this?
You're gonna have to play it 2 times.
I don't think 2 times was enough to figure it out.
What can I do? I can't change the way he thinks. Let's get going, everyone. We'll beat Amarant at his own game.
So, yeah, he leaves no matter what you say.
we thought that might happen.
Yeah, and now we're going to beat him at his own game.
We were going to have him be a part of our party going through this.
I know, he needs to level up. He's not ready for this on his own.
But instead, we're going to take Kina, Dagger, and Freya.
At least I stood by my belief that friendship will lead to success.
Yeah, man. Friendship is magic. And we proved that today. Especially when we get to the end of Ipsen's castle before freaking Amarant. Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
I guess I should put fucking Freya in, so because for leveling,
Yeah.
and then I should equip the Freya. Wow. Still hasn't even learned Cherry Blossom.
Oh man, the food is here.
Nope. The dude's right there outside the door right now.
Hey, shush.
Haley.
Quiet.
Oh, no, Haley.
Thank you.
Haley, back up. Haley, don't.
Look at this thing.
Oh, my pizza
Ooh, that
pie.
smells good.
Cool drink of water, such a sweet cheese.
So you put the pizza in the kitchen, and I ascend this long staircase, entering Ipsen's castle.
Yeah, we walk into the foyer in Atlanta. Looks like a big sort of tall ceiling arched room with columns, and you can see there's like a balcony up ahead of you and some doorways to go in.
We're dungeoning again.
Yep.
Ipsen's castle. I got a dagger.
The first chest in the first room in this castle is a simple dagger, the basic weapon.
Yeah, this is telling us something.
And then the next thing I know is in this room is another Stelazio.
There's Aquarius.
What's Aquarius?
It's one of the Stelazio.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, which means that there's only one left after this, and it's in a location we have not gotten to yet.
We find a plaque on the wall that has like some advice about this castle.
Do not be restricted by your knowledge and experience. This place turns logic upside down. What's big is small, what's strong is weak, and heaven is earth. That's very interesting. I'm gonna grab a slice of pizza.
What's pizza is tofu.
What's pizza is the opposite of pizza. So, should I take off all my armor and put on weak
No, I'm not gonna take that seriously.
and become weak?
Pretty proud of myself for having that thought right there.
Yeah, you have completely the right idea about this place, and I, for whatever reason, am going like,
They can't
I think
mean
they're
that.
just saying that. I don't think that's real. You know, I mean,
Maybe it's just the look of it.
I mean, I don't know what my problem is. It's written on the wall. Like if I walked into a concert hall and it was like no smoking, I probably wouldn't be like, that's not real. Like signage written on the
They don't
wall
mean
in a
that.
place.
They
Yeah,
don't mean it.
Well, I think it means up is down.
Kumul, I have a letter for you.
Do we?
Oh yeah.
We walk into like a courtyard. It's all cobblestone, and you can access different areas. And there's a Moogle here, Kumul.
Thank God.
A letter, Kupo. How unusual. I'm so happy, Kupo.
Hey Kamul, how are you, Kupo? Us Moogles in Lindblom are all wondering the same thing these days. Where the heck is Magnet Central? No one knows, Kupo. Do you know where it is, Kamul? It's supposedly very far away. You
If
can't
we're-
enter it easily, Kupo. We know where it is.
We know where it is, and if Zidane doesn't fucking tell this Moogle that he knows where it is and where it is, I'm gonna be pretty upset.
He's not gonna.
I know where it is.
I heard that you can't enter Magnet Central unless you're riding a chocobo, Kupo.
Oh yeah, I did mean to go
I'll
back
give
to
you
my
this in
Central.
exchange for delivery.
A Kupo
Oh,
nut.
hell yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
You see, there's this other Moogle who loves Kupo nuts. He lives in a depressing, abandoned city in like some ruins with his family in a shithole cupboard. And you can bring him Kupo nuts.
So like,
Items.
keep that in mind.
Oh, there's a treasure chest back there.
Okay.
But treasure is poverty. They must be poverty chests.
Oh yeah, cause like it's opposite castle here.
Ibison's castle.
That's not good.
Wow,
Oh.
that's oh, her weapon is super old, right? 'Cause we're trying to learn it.
Well, or is it some kind of opposite day?
Oh, I mean,
I don't know.
well, magic.
I know what you need.
Maybe that means he can wait until it's stronger.
Yeah, my attacks are doing very little damage.
I'm slowly realizing that you're probably correct about having to equip weak stuff.
I'm gonna steal from Cerberus. Hello, Shiva.
She's just like
Couldn't
making
steal
it
it.
happen.
Kaplow. God damn it! I was about to eat him. You got the cat's claws.
So it's not a poverty chest.
Amazingly, it is a poverty chest. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's like the lowest level claws you can get.
Yeah, we're opening all these chests that have the very first items in the game in them.
Well, Amarant probably wanted those. If he had been with us, he could have them.
Yeah, you must be ahead.
What an idiot.
But maybe if he's ahead of us, that means he's behind us.
It's opposite castle.
I am opposite castle.
You can go up.
Or should you go down? Whee!
I was hoping you could go both.
Yeah.
I slide down a pole and find myself a floor below where there's a giant upside down chandelier.
Yeah, I gotta think this is like a maintenance pole. You're on this like catwalk,
Right.
that the upside down chandelier is hanging from, supported by. I mean, it's like the chains form like legs of a table, basically.
Right.
And the chandelier is like hanging upwards. But
There's-
gravity is still working normally.
Right.
We're walking around on these beams that the chandelier is attached to.
On top of the chandelier, there's a treasure chest that we can't get to right now.
You get that chest.
Maybe from here.
It's this guy again.
This is a Cerberus?
This guy is a problem.
There are 3
He's
heads?
like a werewolf Cerberus.
Yeah, this Cerberus design is really weird. It has like 3 heads, but they're all mashed into one head. He has like 3 jaws.
Yeah, it looks more like he's a deformed dog than he's like a 3-headed dog.
Oh, they're like stacked.
Well, there's like the double mouth.
He's like a double dog. Oh, you have white wind?
Oh, I've got the white wind already.
That's what you want.
You do. You do, in fact.
Yeah, White Wind kind of rocks.
White wind's the classic. This thing does like 1,000 damage to everybody. Oh, now you gotta be able to eat him. Eat him.
Work.
Learn auto life.
Oh.
That was the first monster worth eating in a long time.
Yeah, the Cerberus.
We learn auto life from the Cerberus.
Wow.
Whoa. Oh,
I didn't even think he'd teach you anything.
It's been a while since we've eaten anything good.
Yeah, but that's why you do it, I guess.
That's why you do it. You think this is the way forward?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, me too.
Despite the fact that we've read the plaque and we've seen how little damage we're doing, and you've
We still
figured it
haven't
out,
changed it.
basically, we have not changed our loadout at all to see if we're right.
What if you take off someone's weapon and see if they do more damage?
Should we put on weak weapons?
That's what I was
You could
suggesting.
try
Let's try. Yeah, let's try it, dude. You might be right.
Your guys aren't
I
doing
think
the right
you were
amount of
right.
damage,
I think
right?
you were right, dude.
I mean,
The
I haven't
abilities
seen their normal
And
work.
shitty
correctly.
defense?
Yeah, I think you gotta try that. I'm sorry I talked shit about it.
No, no.
That seemed crazy.
You can maybe try one guy without a weapon or with a weak weapon and one guy with like a weak armor or something.
Yeah, why don't I swap out Zidane's weapon alone for something crappy right now? Gradual petrify. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, we should put on jelly.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
jelly.
We didn't spend all that time learning jelly for nothing.
Exactly. It was really a pain in the ass for a while, Spencer. Everyone was like learning jelly at what felt like such a slow pace.
Yeah, it's a bit rough to...
It tastes bad.
It tastes bad. It's a bit rough to grind gems or whatever the fuck. But it's great to have all the abilities and be like, which ability shall I choose?
She learned cherry.
She got
blossom.
Cherry Blossom.
We're gonna decrypt.
Yeah. I mean, this would just be.
They just gave me a dagger.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, in the
Oh,
game.
okay. Go low. Get the lowest number.
They
you
just,
can.
I think it was right at the entrance to the castle, there was an item and it was a simple dagger. I think.
Get the lowest numbers you can.
We're forking out.
Yeah, just try it. Let's just see if their damage changed.
But should I also put on low hat?
I think so, man. I kind of think so.
So we're convinced that we should equip lower weapons, but we're unsure about whether we should equip bad armor.
Yeah, but we just go for it and try to make all of our stats as low as possible.
I hope this doesn't fuck you over.
Let's just try one battle. Always run or
Put on a
whatever.
t-shirt, baby.
That's why you got all the t-shirts.
I got these. Maybe this is what the Aloha t-shirts are for.
Man, here we equip the Aloha t-shirts and stuff, but I don't think that we also put on the sandals.
Like, I don't think we ever get a full set, so we never see what they're actually for. If you equipped all of it, you would look like you were on a Hawaiian vacation.
which would have been great.
Yeah, that would have really been awesome.
We don't get to see that, but we came close.
I feel like such a moron for overlooking that.
Because we got like a set of Aloha
We
clothes
got
at one
these
point.
from like a chocobo thing, I think. Like, I think we found them in the ocean or something.
Yeah.
Get your straw hats on, get your pearl armlets on, and your Aloha t-shirts.
I love how confident we are in this.
Oh, we're going,
I don't
we're
think
going
we have
hard.
everybody. I think
Everybody-
we're doing on one or two characters.
No, we're doing it like this.
Yeah, I mean, we'll
Which
find
is
out.
Smart.
Or we won't.
I feel like this is gonna work. They gave us the dagger.
I mean, you were
Oh,
taking so much. Yeah, it worked. Fucking well.
Well, that was the fork.
Uh,
That did a lot of damage, but I can't tell if it would have done more or less.
Yeah, this fire breath did 1,000 damage.
We're definitely putting in way more damage. than
Yeah, I don't
before.
know how we can't tell. I guess we weren't paying any attention at all.
I mean, that did way too much damage for a regular ass rod. Yeah, the dagger is doing a ton of damage.
It is doing a ton of damage.
I'm not sure about the defense. You know?
yeah, me neither. But
Put back the defense. You're doing science.
What the fuck?
Maybe there's not another way to go.
maybe we're gonna like turn this place upside down or something.
That might be it.
Come back.
We're probably gonna do that. Oh, look at
Like
this
an
guy.
Elden Ring. It's a fucking Mario.
Oh.
Hey, and we've run into a classic late dungeon enemy, the floating eyeball.
Yeah, what is this guy's name? Oh, they're called veterans in this game. I remember that. I don't think that's what they're called. Anyway, it's a big eyeball with big wings and two legs
Claws.
coming off of it. It's yellow.
And we-
it's always in like the last or end game area of these games. I think the most memorable was in 4.
That's what I
like.
think.
That's when we really had trouble with them. They
Yeah.
were real bastards. We were under-leveled.
That fucking dungeon. It's the only time we stayed up till 10 a.m. for this show.
I know.
Oh, did we jelly everybody?
No.
We forgot to jelly
Put
everybody.
in gel.
Weakness is strength.
That's what they say.
What a nonce.
We realize that the upside-down nature of this castle only refers to the weapons. So, like,
Putting on the Aloha t-shirt was a bad idea.
yeah,
We're
we
taking
get-
too much damage.
Taking too much damage, but doing good damage. So we re-equip good armor.
And the jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
Gel. Gel.
Hell yeah.
Gel, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Get rid of gamble defense.
I guess I gotta get rid of ability up.
Yeah, he's not really learning anything now. So get gamble defense.
Gamble defense is back on.
Gamble defense is back on the menu, boys. Hell yeah, dude.
We're all gelling.
So happy that you figured that out on your own. You were right.
I've come a long way as a Final Fantasy one.
Good to be dungeoning again.
Yeah.
Walking around the castle, we're sort of in this like big central chamber, like on these weird sort of walkways around the outside of it. It's like a very sharp drop down, and it's like we're walking around the outside of upside down
Doorways and windows, like the archways of the windows
it looks like
are
a
upside down.
cathedral. Like it's like Nostradam in here, but it's all upside down.
Nostradam.
Notre Dame. Notre Dame.
Nostradamus.
Notre Dame.
There's these ladders along the walls, and sometimes they take you past upside down doorways.
And go here. Oh, this.
Yeah.
We got the
You have
broadsword.
chosen wisely.
Because that's
Is
something
that
I don't
the-
have.
Well, I think that's the first weapon for
Yeah,
Steiner.
yeah. If we had Steiner with us in.
Oh, yes.
So we're being shown that, like, you know, if you don't get it yet,
That's good. That's good design.
we're giving you the thing. Oh, over here now.
Well, there's another one.
Javelin.
Once you get what they're trying to tell you, it does kind of suck that every chest you open just has a weapon you don't want in it.
And some of them are
You're
for
going
characters you
way-
don't have.
Going way out of your way to make sure you get everything in this dungeon.
Always.
It's like kind of pointless.
So now we can give
her.
Yeah.
Oh, but we're trying to learn initiative. Right?
Yeah, and honestly, we already have one.
Yeah,
Jump
she's
works.
doing fine.
Yump works.
Jump works.
Forest Yump.
Whoa.
How do I get over there? Sometime later.
Gotta be
Yes.
something like that, right?
Sometime later.
I'm passing platforms I can't access, but there's open doorways that clearly can.
I think we're gonna like flip a switch that's gonna like change something
almost
fundamental
certainly.
about this place.
Almost fundamentally. Fundum definitely. I can't get off here.
Can you go up?
I think I could probably also... Oh, I can't get off here, huh?
When this flips around though, you can go here and you can go up higher too. Oh, but get up down there. The chest's on the other side.
Oh, yes.
But you can take a ladder right there.
There's multiple ways.
So much way.
Ways and means.
A whole committee full.
I'm climbing ladders and jumping to platforms.
You're about to get another terrible weapon out of a chest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got the rod.
But there's still that one treasure chest, right?
Yeah, that's back, but we don't know how to get that.
Maybe it's up here. Huh.
So I walk into a big hallway with like a doorway and a large stone archway. And when I walk up to it, Zidane says, "This is strange," and you have the option to leave or examine.
Yeah, it's like a relief carved into the wall.
This is strange.
Examine.
When you examine it, Zidane just says dots, and then you have the option to leave, examine, and push.
Yeah, part of what I love about this is it's not even clear what he finds strange about this, or what he's investigating, or what would make sense to do to it.
But now we're going to push on it.
Yeah, we're going to push on this relief on the wall.
Push.
Examine more.
Pound.
After we push on it, nothing happens. He says, and now we can leave, examine, push, or pound on it.
You really do be pounded.
After you pound and nothing happens, you can now leave, examine, push, pound, or think.
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 Examine. Push.
So we think, and we pound, and we push,
Yeah,
and we
we
examine.
We try a few of the options again and again, and finally it adds this option to try something drastic.
Try something drastic.
Oh no, he's gonna do it. Oh no.
Dane.
Zidane takes a few steps back, stretches his arms and legs a little bit.
Yeah, and he takes a run at the wall.
Gonna kick down the wall.
Game
Nice.
over.
Now we can rest. Time to rest.
Finally, after you choose enough of the options, you get the option to rest, and when you do that, he sort of leans against the wall, and the whole thing spins around. It's like a secret door, you know, that's on a hinge in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
You only have to lean on that part.
Cool.
On the other side of the door, we're back in the main opening foyer to the castle.
Yeah, but we're like up on the balcony we could see when we walked in.
Chest. Churst. Barrette.
A barrette.
I think that's a basic thingamajig? Like a
Yeah, I thought so.
a helmet?
The barrette is an accessory that teaches chemist, cura, and gamble defense. It's not one of the basic weapons, but it is just a good accessory.
Don't we have all of those abilities already?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a medium accessory.
Touch the... Oh god! I didn't mean to... Oh hey!
It's Amarant.
I walk into an alcove and touch a device which causes an elevator to raise up.
Yeah, we make it up to like the top of the castle.
In here is like a shrine room.
Yeah, I'd call this like some kind of ceremonial magic room. There's like a circle on the floor with candles and like a staircase leading from the circle up to another platform.
Pieces of the floor are glowing.
Yeah, there's
blue.
like glowing energy like flowing through the bricks or something. And Amarant is standing up on the higher platform looking at a map on the wall that has like 4 big circles on it. He beat us here. He made it first. I mean, I don't know that this means that going alone is better, but leaving first certainly helps.
Well, how did he do it without those cat claws? You know, I mean, we picked those up.
you can run from every fight.
I guess he did it by running from every fight.
You're late, Zidane, and I'm the winner.
But you see,
Okay.
See how much time you lose by working with others.
But we're strong and you didn't even know what to do. Have you figured out how to break the seal?
Take a look at that wall. Maybe you can figure it out.
What, are you saying you need a team to
Yeah,
help
no,
you?
you can't. You didn't. It's like when you speed, but you hit the red light anyway. So you know you might as well work as a team. Or drive as a
Drive as a team, yeah.
But it's no longer my concern.
What do you mean?
I proved myself right. I don't need to follow you around anymore. Okay, whatever, dude. We may be enemies next time we meet. See ya.
If I had gotten here fast enough, could he...
I don't think so.
So I guess Amarant's inner turmoil is he like is yelling at himself that he should be going it alone, but it makes more sense to be with the kid because they get a lot done. I don't know, but
He leaves.
yeah, he's decided that for now he doesn't need to listen to the inner voice telling him to work with the team. Sure, that's up to you, buddy.
Yeah. You're a fully grown adult.
Yeah, you're the oldest person in this room.
So it goes his own way. He's a sad man, in a way.
In every way. Yeah, it's his way. We can't change him.
Okay, maybe we could have
Let's get
changed him
going.
if we had beaten him here
I don't think so.
with enough speed. Let's see.
I examine this map that has 4 circles in different spots on it.
Yeah, the circles look almost like ornamental mirrors that have like a fancy trim and a circular reflective surface in the middle.
Something written on it. My power is protected underwater, surrounded by the earth. We got the water mirror.
What the fuck?
We start taking the mirrors off of the map, and they each have like a thing written on the back, like a clue about a location.
Let's see. This one too. My power is protected high atop Fiery Mountain.
It's a map of the. Do we have to take these
The
like?
fire mirror.
What the
Let's
fuck?
see, and now this one. My power is protected behind a tornado. The wind mirror.
Is anyone protected by a freaking earthquake?
Let's see, that means this one too. My power is protected under
Oh my
like
God.
The volcano.
My power is protected under a shaking ground.
Yeah, so each of these describe things that we have stopped off at multiple times on
They're
the
like,
world
what the
map.
hell is that thing?
There's
What
the
is it?
shaking earth, of course, that we look at every time.
There's the spike in the ocean?
Yeah, and a big volcano, and then that gusty valley that we like can't get into.
Well, looks like we got what we came here for. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
He was staring at that mirror for a long time. Anything interesting?
Like Hilda said, those things on the wall must have something to do with the seal. Let's think about that later. We need to get out.
Mirror, return to me.
Who's there?
We've taken all the mirrors, but now a voice is heard.
Yeah, before we can get out of here, there's a boss fight.
Oh shit!
Energy flow interrupted.
The boss
Energy
fight.
to terror.
The boss, flies into screen, and he's like a horrible arachnid, scorpion-type
Yeah,
giant.
some kind of, bug larval monster with a lot of legs and a gross squirmy tail.
And it's talking about Terra.
You dare get in the way of Terra's master plan?
Right, there's like a fucking parallel universe or something that Kuja's from called Terra.
Yeah, that's like a different planet.
And you guys are in the way of their master
I
plan?
guess.
Apparently.
My name is Taharaka.
Not Ipsen?
Return
I
my
thought
mirrors.
that
Yeah,
was-
I thought this was Ipsen's place.
You should say please when you ask for things.
For you regret this. No.
Yeah.
He's like a big monster.
I can't believe at the end of the dungeon there was a big monster.
Very strange.
And I'm gonna hit him with my dag. And it hurt him.
Dude.
It hurt him lots.
Ibsen's motherfucking castle.
I'm a steal from you. I'm really excited to go back. Now that we know the world map so well, that we're gonna have access to these things that we didn't know what they were. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, man, that's cool as hell.
That shit's cool as hell. Couldn't steal anything.
Come on.
Bullshit.
Wonder if you can eat this guy.
I'm gonna try. Okay, come on, Kina. Do it. Do it.
Eat his ass.
Eat his ass.
God,
I know can eat.
that's different than he's
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
he's too big to
We've
eat.
heard there's some bosses she can eat. But
Yeah.
we don't know what they are.
Don't chop me.
It's a chop.
It's a fucking chop.
You know, this game's had a lot of chops so far, and I've enjoyed them all quite a bit.
Yeah.
Try Frog Drop.
The frog drop.
We're frog dropping. Ding. Doodly-dee, doodly-dee, doodly-doo, doodly-dee. That was the ding. Bang!
We used Frog Drop, which the damage is based on how many frogs you have. It does 2,160.
Respectable.
I did a lot of damage.
Yeah, that was good.
It's gonna do more soon when I catch more frogs. This guy's got a lot of health.
He's not fucking around. This guy? Not him. Yeah.
You're dead!
Yeet.
Yeet.
One is all is one. You'll never break the seal. Except that it's obvious how to do it.
Wow, that thing
Wow.
zipped out of this dimension.
Yeah, when you beat this one, you kind of see it in the non-combat scene for a second, and then it does the Superman spinning picture frame effect and folds out of reality.
Yeah.
He's two-dimensional now.
He yeeted.
He yeeted it out the portal window.
There's all the places these mirrors need to go.
Yeah, there's I know what to do with each of them. Right now, I know exactly what to fucking do.
So we start making our way out of the dungeon. Gonna try to get any chests we missed on the way out.
We didn't turn this place upside down?
Not yet. I mean, we gotta break the seal.
We gotta break the seal. And then we're gonna be peeing all night. It's kind of funny that they're gonna have me walk right back out of here because it'll be very easy to forget to re-equip myself with good shit.
Walks right out of here.
Okay, good. Ah! Hey, are you okay?
Get there?
We're back in the cobblestone courtyard where the Moogle was, and we take a step and a trap door opens. Kina almost falls down, but jumps aside.
How surprised. How scared.
We must have activated the trap when we reached the top.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. Let's go. They're waiting for us outside.
Before we leave, I'm gonna run around and make sure there aren't any areas that I've missed.
I didn't go over here before. Ah, this is how it gets over here. Air racket.
Keep going so we can get all the bad weapons.
Yeah. Where's this gonna take me? Ooh,
What the shit?
that's cool.
I find a whole area with a big elevator, and it takes me down to a room that has a massive sword on the wall that is glowing with electricity.
I mean, it's like 30 feet tall.
Yeah.
Like, it's huge. It's not a sword you could wield.
No.
A pulsing sword, the size of the room. Gollum's flute. That might be a good
I
flute.
think that is.
And then there's 3 platforms.
Yeah, on 2 of the platforms there's a pot, and 1 is empty.
What the shit?
We got a thing going here.
Yeah, you can move the pots from one platform to another, so there's obviously some kind of puzzle in here having to do with this.
Oh look, there's 3
There's
things.
3 pedestals.
What the fuck?
Hmm.
This is some crazy shit.
I start moving the pots from platform to platform, but nothing seems to be happening.
What is that on the wall trying to tell me?
Can you take it out of here?
The old bottle cannot be taken away without its content.
It needs the content.
Do you need to get something to put in them?
We gotta find a content creator.
Yeah, we need to create content. If we don't create content, we will never get the massive sword. Huh. But the only thing you can do with it is... Can I put content? I mean... Are you looking it up, Brian?
Yeah.
Looking for the solution to the jug puzzle, I start finding stuff we missed before this puzzle and reading about that.
Oh, back where the traps were, if you walk a little bit north on that screen, you'll fall through a trap door and land on the chandelier.
Yeah.
That's a treasure chest.
Well that's cool.
Very interesting.
But...
I go get that chest while you get closer to the jug information.
No. What? You said I would land on the chandelier, you liar! Oh, there's another trapdoor right there. Oh, I see where all the... Look at them open!
Yeah, from the chandelier room, you can see the open trapdoors on the ceiling, which indicates very clearly that the cobblestone courtyard is right above it.
Open and open. God! Cerberus, leave me alone! Warning.
Move the pots counterclockwise in a circle.
What?
How many times?
I don't know, it just says move them counterclockwise in a circle to complete the puzzle.
I thought I kind of did
seems
that,
doable.
but I will try it again. I'm gonna trapdoor my way right onto that fucking... into some stuff. Some chandelier. Right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We got the maiden prayer. So, okay, just one counterclockwise.
I'm back in the jug room, and I'm gonna do what you told me.
Clock?
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise. Okay. Well, and then do it again. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, this is a really weird one. I guess you could pretty easily figure it out if you moved them randomly enough, because you literally just sort of move one to the right and then move the other one to where
Right.
it was, but like...
This one's weird.
It's so enticing when you find it that
Right.
the solution feels so haphazard,
Yeah, a
isn't
little
really satisfying.
Lackluster.
Oh, it's filling it with lightning.
Content. Content.
When you do it all correctly, energy flows from that big sword into one of the pots and you get an item.
I received the ancient aroma.
That was like the thing we've been able to synthesize for a while, but it's always been so expensive. Ipsen's castle.
Ipsen's asshole.
Huh.
Hey.
Hey, sorry to keep you all waiting.
So we exit the castle, and everybody's grouped up at the entrance.
Except Amarant isn't here.
So, Zidane, when's this game?
What happened to Amarant? Oh, he was waiting for us at the top and left as soon as we got there.
So everybody realizes that Amarant isn't here.
Uh-oh. Maybe his plan to do everything alone has backfired and he needs our help.
We re-enter the castle to go find him.
I thought he took off. Is he still inside? You guys wait here. I'm gonna go look for him. Who's there?
I need my friends.
Who's there?
Down in the chandelier room.
Yeah, the weird, like, maintenance area with all the walkways. It looks like Amarant has fallen through a trapdoor or something and injured himself on one of these walkways.
He's like laying there with his leg broken.
What it really looks like, I'm being charitable. It looks like he's lying comfortably here, chilling out.
Yeah, well,
But-
it's just his sprite
Yeah,
turned on its
I
side.
think he's supposed to be hurt or something.
Zidane, why did you come back?
I got a cramp.
What happened to you?
Answer my question. I told you we might be enemies next time we met.
I have no respect for you. I don't take anything you say seriously.
Yeah, have you not gotten that by now? Or did you come back to mock me?
You say some strange things. The guys outside told me that you hadn't come out yet. That's why I came here looking for you.
We don't have anything to do with each other anymore. You don't have anything to gain from this, or do you? I don't understand you. I don't understand the way you think.
Who cares about what I have to gain? You need help right now.
You don't care? You're willing to put yourself at risk to save me.
Come on, we've helped each other many times since we joined forces. You're part of the team, that's all that matters. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I can't just walk away. It goes against my nature.
And that's what being a part of a team means?
Isn't it? Come on, that's enough talk. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, Amarant, you don't get to control how other people feel about you. You can walk away all you want, but the way Zidane is, he's going to come after you.
Yeah.
I mean, teams are a slippery slope. You get on one thinking it's just going to be casual, and before you know it, they're like turning up to save your life, and you're like, shit, now I owe them.
Now I owe them.
Okay, we have him back now.
We did it.
He's learned his lesson.
And now we can leave?
And now we've saved his life, so he, like, fucking... his code is gonna keep him here forever.
Right.
It's-
He is now bonded to us. We're his mom. He's imprinted.
Don't call us Mommy Amarant.
So we exit Ipsen's castle again and take stock of this situation as a complete team.
Listen up, everyone. Let's sort out what we found in the castle.
We already figured it out.
On top of this castle is a mural, a map of the world. There are 4 mirrors in the mural. The writing on the mirrors was in the language only I can read.
Okay.
So my
believe
power
me.
is protected under the shaking ground.
Oh, yes!
Power is protected behind the tornado.
Except the tornado was already turned off.
No, it's the one down south. It's that windy gully. My
Oh,
power
that
is
one.
protected high atop a fiery mountain.
Yeah, that's the volcano.
My power is protected underwater, surrounded by the earth. Could be that thing sticking out of the ocean.
It could be the thing sticking out of the
I'm
ocean.
sure the mirrors are pointing us to the locations that help us break the seal.
I didn't think about this when we were playing it, but the mirrors aren't just pointing to or hinting to the locations that break the seal. They're literally on a world map where the location
Exactly
is,
where they are.
with a written description of what the place is like. Like, it's very
If only the
specific.
chokographs were this specific.
What the monster said before he perished provided us with a clue about the seal. And one is all is one. Meaning there is a
Some
connection
kind of
between the 4 seals.
Musketeers connection, I'm not sure.
So we decide we've got to take the mirrors to each location.
And it cuts over to the airship. We're all on the bridge.
So what do we do? Are we going to take each location one by one?
One is all or one. We're going to conquer all 4 locations at once. We're doing it all at once. And we're gonna have to send out teams.
That's wild.
That is wild.
Amarant.
Amarant, you
Hey,
crazy.
we're not going together like we always do.
No, I'm gonna drop off 2 of us in each location.
I see. Hey, I'll go with Dagger.
What? Why? No, you're both summoners.
It's called Ladies First. See, Zidane, and we girls have things to talk about.
Is that okay with you, Dagger?
Sure, but where are we going first?
The nearest location would be... One of the locations you mentioned is just south of us. Oh, you were listening to us? Never do that. You're fired.
A guy named crew member pipes up with some helpful info.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because, like, when you first see this, you think this is going to send you on a quest to discover all of this, but all the characters are like, we pretty much know where that is. Why don't
Right.
we just split up and get it done real quick?
And they decide the teams.
Yeah.
I've been a sailor for a long time. I'm confident in my sense of direction. My power is protected underwater, surrounded by the earth. The location must have something to do with water. Why not go there first?
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you for your help.
Crew member. Please don't hesitate to ask me if you forget your destination. And please remember to equip yourselves properly while we are on board. I can be your clue man from now on.
All right, Aaron, let's go.
Yes, Aaron.
Yes, sir. Now departing.
Yeah, he did remind us, like, you have the bad weapons on. Don't go forth into the world. We'll drop people off at each
Well,
location.
I mean, yeah, it's right here. Look at it now. Look at it now.
Wow!
Look at it now.
And yeah, basically right next to us on the world map is that spike that was sticking out of the ocean. And now, since we've gotten the mirror off the wall, there's like a big whirlpool around it.
Huge.
Like, revealing, more of it underwater. So it like is like a taller spike sticking out of the water.
Woo! Cool.
So we fly the airship over it, and it cuts down to, like, I guess this is on the rock sticking out of the water. Zidane is dropping off Dagger and Aiko. It's
There's like a cave entrance.
Yeah, it's like mossy and green with some vegetation.
You're gonna be okay by yourselves? You're the one who suggested we split up. What, don't you trust me and Dagger? It's not that I don't trust you. You just wanted to pair up with Dagger. You better get going. You need to take all points simultaneously. You're right. Where are you going next, and who are you going to drop off? Power is protected high atop a fiery mountain. I think I'll ask Freya and Amarant to take that location. Alright, now get going. Don't make us ladies wait. I'll be back to get you guys soon. Well, now that the men are gone, we can do all the girl talk we want. Girl talk. Whatever happened to girl talk?
So leaving them there, we get back on the airship.
And yeah, you fly to one of the other locations. You're going to drop off 2 more people.
Well, before I do that, we're going to end for the night.
Oh, okay. We're going to
We're
just
going to
call
suddenly
it.
realize, like, wait. That was a good ending point right before we came here. We don't even know how long this is going to take. But what's cool about this is that we're going to attack them all simultaneously.
Yeah,
That's the idea.
there's a lot of things sort of like this, especially in 6, where you got to split up in the last dungeon and
Yeah.
you send all the parties around. It's kind of
And in
reminiscent.
7's final dungeon, you kind of
7,
split up
yeah,
and come
yeah,
back
yeah.
together, different paths.
We should go catch frogs before we drop everybody off.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. These 4 things are like the end of disc 3. My camera's off.
Oh, really?
What about mine?
Yeah,
Did we hit it?
I think we've hit it.
Our camera battery's 9.5 hours of life is over.
Burned down to the wick.
All right. Well, I'll go save.
Yeah, go save. We'll pick this up with
Pick this up in the morning.
frog catching and the 4 shrines.
We just gotta drop everybody off. I actually think we've only repopulated the golden frog pond. The other ones seem crappy still.
What if you just leave it on?
Yeah, maybe we should just let it run all night.
Let it run for an hour or 2.
Good shit.
Good shit. Now that's what I call good shit.
And that's where we're going to end episode 52.
Yeah, we went all day that day.
Yeah,
And,
that was a long day.
We're finally pushing forward. It feels like momentum is coming back.
Yep.
This next part is going to be funnily like haphazard. Like it's we'll talk about it more, but like you can definitely feel the content as you approach the end of this game. Like
There starts
it's-
being stuff where it's like, wait,
starts to feel
you set this whole thing up and now nothing?
it's like
You know, like,
rushed.
what happened?
Things are like you just kind of glossed over, but it's that Sakaguchi style where you can feel them getting hectic to bring it in for a landing,
Yeah.
like, as they're approaching the end of their development cycle. But that's how you get these overstuffed giant games.
That was the end of day 12. There's only 3 more days left, and I think most of them are pretty short. So, something in the neighborhood of 10 more episodes of this season. Next week, we're gonna catch frogs and do the Earth Shrine. Like, we're gonna do the whole thing with these 4 mirrors all at once. So that'll be great.
Yeah, that'll rule.
What a game.
Yeah, it's real good.
I like Ipsen's Castle. It does seem like you should flip it
I mean, I
and
was
do
gonna,
other
yeah,
stuff.
that's what I wanted to say. It feels like a letdown.
Yeah.
Like, we spent so long doing shit, because, like, we want to get it done before Ipsen. You know, that's
Right.
going to be a big thing.
And what was that clockwise puzzle? You just moved the things?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that sword was supposed to be. And I am convinced this thing is supposed to flip over at some point.
Right.
In some version of this game.
Without a doubt. The whole Amarant thing is a little thin. It's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's not amazing.
No.
I'm not like, wow, that storyline was incredible.
I like the message of Amarant's story, but sometimes it just sort of happens out of nowhere where
Yeah.
he just suddenly decides, I guess it's all internal for him.
I bet you if the castle flipped over, that would have been the time when Amarant got hurt, because we don't even know how that happened, right?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like he fell through a trapdoor, but it's like, you're right, it's like there's two phases of this dungeon, sort of.
Yeah, you like make it to the top, and then there is like
And then
a
there's-
state change.
then there's
but it
extra
doesn't flip
shit.
over.
Yeah, and I mean, there's all these doorways you see that you would be able to get to if it flipped over.
It really
Like,
feels
it-
unfinished.
I do remember as a kid being like completely confused by this storyline. Like I remember finding him lying there in the tower and being like, "What's he doing in here? I don't understand. Are we in a fight? What happened?"
Is he mad at us?
Like, yeah, no, I was like convinced that there was
Yeah.
something I missed, you know, because I was young and didn't understand why
I guess
it would be like
the thing that you
Amarant is.
missed is this guy's
He's
hard.
edgy,
He's
man.
that
I just
serious.
didn't know what edge was yet. Anyway.
You would find out soon.
But the edging is over. We went to Ipsen's castle. It wasn't that big a deal.
And now we've got all these mirrors.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty thrilled that Earthquake Land is going to finally pay
well,
off.
that's the big thing. We're finally going to go to Earthquake Land
It happens
and
next
see
week.
what's going on there.
The ground is shaky. There's no Mognet message this week, but if you're interested in a Mognet message, they are just $25 each. Email nocappodcast@gmail.com. That's NOCKAT. There's probably a few left this season, so email me and we'll make it happen.
Thank you so much to our Patreon supporters. Your support helps keep the show going.
Yes,
if you would
thank
like
you.
to join the ranks of the Patreon, head on over to patreon.com/nocat. For $5 a month, you can get the bonus content and the video version unlocked, as well as getting the episodes on Monday instead of Thursday. Head on over to Etsy.com to buy our merch piecemeal. Yeah, rate and review the show. Tell a friend about the show. There we go. Hearts. Heart the show. Thumbs up the show. Like the show. Rate and review us on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, tell your friends. Thank you, everybody, for listening. We
Yeah,
really
thank
appreciate
you.
it. Now we've got a dessert. You know, I was lamenting my car has a push button to turn it on, to turn the ignition, and it's way less satisfying than putting a key in the ignition and turning it to
You know
turn
what?
on
I
a
completely agree.
car.
And you're never gonna get that feeling of turning on like an old car where it really like
If you
cranks
could- Yeah,
up.
you're like, you
and-
do it with your motion.
Yeah, and you get the cars on.
Yeah, it's just like a modern slot machine only having buttons instead of the cool crank. It's like you want to crank something. So
Yeah.
that's what...
We're gonna have the sensation of manually turning on a car by slipping a key into the ignition and cranking the starter.
Yeah, it used to feel awesome, and now I don't get that.
And if you're still feeling peckish after that, you can like push the clutch in and out and try to slip it into gear.
Yeah, if you're feeling peckish. See you all next week. What do you know about chard?
Chard, the vegetable?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have this chard plant in my backyard that was already here when I moved in, and I just like let it go wild, but I was never sure if it was chard.
Yeah, we don't really know what it is. We assume it's edible. We're not even sure when the right time to harvest it is.
So I enlisted your help, both of you guys, to identify this and figure it out with me.
I mean, I don't use it.
You know shit about
You can like grill it, I think.
Could you identify chard if you saw it?
One of the things I think about is it has a pretty hard, like kale-like ribbing. Chard?
I think it is,
Okay.
and I think I should start harvesting it and doing something with it.
Chard vesting.
Chardvisting it. I mean, look at this fucking thing. It's very robust, you know? I don't know what it is, but I know that I could probably, like, cook it down.
I mean, it could be chard.
I think we should make a salad right now to go with the pizza. Just slash one of these off.
I gotta wash the shit out of it. Dude, I hope this is just a fucking random ass plant.
Yeah,
I don't-
what,
I- no,
wait a
it was-
minute.
they had a-
What are we gonna eat? What is this?
I don't know.
Just munch down on this massive ass plant, dude.
Fucking.
I don't know what it is. Haley, come on, let's go inside.
How could something that big be bad for you?
Yeah, at first I went off of your confidence that it was charred, but then it occurred to me that it looks like it's probably charred.
The
but since we
risk
don't,
reward.
well, it's just like you're really not supposed to eat random plants. You know, that's like a thing that there's many stories. I'm sure it's
from
fine.
a vegetable garden.
Well, you didn't plant this. You have no
that's
idea
the
what it
thing.
is.
It
It's
was
not even
from
in the planter. It's like growing out of the crack in the wall.
I know. Well, they had a whole area when I moved in over there that I think.
So I got like
included-
freaked out suddenly. And
Yeah,
was like, you know
yeah.
what? I don't know what it is.
It's definitely like a vegetable of some kind.
Well, plants are vegetables in a sense, so it's definitely.
Well, I mean,
plant.
is it definitely a planted edible vegetable, or is it just like...
No, they had vegetables over there before. Like,
But that doesn't mean that this one
just
is.
couldn't tell what this is. I think I've heard that when they're overgrown to
Wait a
that
minute.
size.
No, it's not overgrown. Dude, check this out. Do you recognize it?
No fucking way! No, it's not. No way.
I really remember this moment. This was hilarious. You chopped off just the stem and realized
It looks exactly like celery. And
It
I was
really
like, I
looks
was
like
like,
celery.
is this a celery actually? Is this how celery grows? Because I have no fucking idea what
But-
celery looks like when it's
like,
growing.
could celery have a giant leaf on the end of it and they just chop it?
Well,
I
when
mean,
you buy
could.
it, it has all
There
those
are
leaves
those
at the
little
top,
ones,
you
yeah.
know?
Is it really? Is it really, though? No fucking way.
What? Is it charred?
It's very planty.
I think it might be celery.
Big celery top?
It does look like celery.
It doesn't really taste that much like
No,
celery.
It doesn't. What does a celery leaf look like?
Is there like a way to look up just all edible leaves?
Celery grows like this.
Oh, okay.
That's the
It's
thing.
not
It's
celery.
small leaves.
That would have been amazing.
It tastes kind of good though. Like it tastes.
I think that like when they're overgrown, it can start getting bitter.
Why were you guys exclaiming so much?
Well-
See, it does look like that.
But without the redness.
Right, definitely. If there's any non-red chard or some shit, it looks kind of like that. It does look kind of like it. Do a stem of that shit. See what a stem looks like.
But I just made
It
it
looks
too
a
big.
bit different.
We probably shouldn't eat this. It doesn't taste great anyway.
Well,
But maybe chard
need
doesn't
to-
taste
That's the
great.
thing. It may be something that you need to like turn into like a saute with garlic and spinach type thing.
Did you bite the leaf?
Yeah, I ate some of it. It tastes.
Bitter?
Yeah, it doesn't taste very good.
This picture looks like us.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a thing I've seen in the grocery store. It's just like there's a lot of things that look similar. If you shouldn't eat. I mean,
Well, I think that this isn't dangerous. It's just
We don't know it's
that's
not
what
dangerous,
I'm saying.
but I don't
never
think it's
thought about
dangerous.
it. I don't think it is.
it's not.
But we don't know it's not.
We can ask Reddit if you want, but like this is a vegetable that they were growing and harvesting. I think it's fucking charred.
One of the funniest things about this is today I have the same level of certainty, which is like, I'm pretty sure it's charred.
Well, go
I'm
ahead and
still
eat it.
not. I still like haven't done it, but the amount that it has grown since that time,
Oh,
I
it's
was describing it
ridiculous.
as prehistoric then. It is literally 5+ times the size of it.
It's huge right now.
Here's some pictures. It's clearly gone to seed too. I need to trim it back, but it's like created like 5 spots of itself
Yeah.
and grown giant leaves.
To me, it tastes worse than kale.
It tastes horrible.
And I wouldn't
well, I think
save
that-
kale. Like,
well,
if I pulled up kale, I'd be like, I'm not fucking
Kale
doing
is
this
another
shit.
one that like
It's not right when
yeah,
you
but
eat it
like
raw.
you've never had a fresh charred salad.
Right.
I'm not arguing against you. I'm just saying I don't even know what to do with it.
This is why I needed your help.
You gotta
I can't
ask.
do it tonight,
Can you
is what I'm
ask your
saying.
landlord?
And it's kind of making my mouth feel
That'd be so funny if you start getting like
It definitely tastes like a plant rather than like,
like
a
it doesn't
vegetable.
taste like it just tastes like any plant.
Like
They
again, if
don't-
it was kale,
Nobody eats it raw.
If it was literally,
It's always sautéed with garlic and
if you
shit.
were growing kale and you pulled it up, I'd be like, I'm
Look,
not cooking that. I
All
don't
of
like
these
kale.
charred recipes are like sautéed garlic.
Then cook it up. I don't want to eat it. I think it does. I don't know what to do with
I
it.
like wanted help
I'm
doing
not-
it. I was like, let's all do it.
Right, but I
Sure.
mean, like
But that doesn't mean
Like,
that that's
spinach
charred.
tastes good before you cook it, and
Look,
then it tastes better.
19 Swiss chard recipes that will make you wonder spinach
But
who?
We don't know if it's charred.
We don't even know that what it might be like mustard greens, you know?
It might be a damn plant.
It's not a damn
There's
plant.
all kinds
There's
of
other
greens.
plants. This was from the garden.
I get it.
Damn
It is like growing in a crack against the wall of the house.
No, they had a whole. That was the only thing I kept, but like they had like a garden area that was
I
over
get it.
there.
I get what you're saying. I just don't necessarily trust that that's ironclad.
No, can chard be good raw?
No. Chard cannot be good raw. Please cook chard.
Well, it says here that raw Swiss chard is less bitter than cooked, so I don't fucking know what. You know.
Hum, 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 hum.
Well, this person says the opposite, which is that when it's cooked, the bitter taste dissipates, turning into a mild sweet taste.
I mean, are they just
similar
collard
to
greens?
spinach?
I think it could be collard greens, man. I'm just making the argument we have no clue what it is or how to prepare it.
That was where we started. That
Yeah.
So I guess that's where we end.
More research is required. It looks nice.
Well, thanks for your help.